Hello, learners. In this part of arithmetic progression, we will learn how to identify a sequence to be an arithmetic progression. We will also find out first four terms of the AP. This can be done using the general equation, or you can use the basic method for finding the first four terms of an AP. Then we will also discuss about the first term of given sequences and the common difference that comes out when we subtract two consecutive numbers of arithmetic progression. In question number 4, which of the following are APs? If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write three more terms. So in this segment, we will check whether the given sequence is a arithmetic progression or not, and if it is an arithmetic progression, we will write three more terms to this sequence. Okay, so that is all that we are going to do in this exercise. So to start with, let us take the first question. The taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is 15 for the first kilometer and 8 for each additional kilometer. If we have to write this as an equation, we can write it as first kilometer fare ₹15, second kilometer fare is equals to 15 plus 8, third kilometer fare is equals to 15 plus 2 times the common difference, that is 8. We will get 23 as the second and 31 as the third term. So we can observe from the above sequence that the rate is increasing with a common difference of 8. A is equals to 15 and D is equals to 8. And hence the given statement is an AP. Okay, now we will move to another question. Uh, in the second question, you can see the amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1 by 4th of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. Now, about this question, you can understand it as, suppose this is the cylinder, and in this cylinder, the 1/4, let us first divide the cylinder into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 equal parts, and suppose a pump is removing 1 by 4th of the air from this cylinder. Now, as 1 by 4th of the air is removed from this cylinder, this cylinder is filled only and only with 3 by 4th of the volume of the total air. So we can write it as, if the first volume was x, now the air remaining is 3 by 4 times of x. Next time, when the 1/4 of this area, this shaded area, the 1/4 of this shaded area is removed, when it is removed in the next time, what we will get? We will get 3 by 4x minus 1 by 4th time of 3 by 4x. And that will be equal to 3 by 4x minus 3x by 16. That would be equal to 16, 9x by 16. So the sequence that we are getting is of x, 3 by 4x, and 9x by 16. If you subtract these, if you subtract the two consecutive values, that is 9x by 16 minus 3x by 4, you will find that this is not equal to x minus 3x by 4. So a3 minus a2 is not equal to a2 minus a1. Let me correct over here. While subtracting, we will be subtracting the first term from second term. So we will have to subtract x from 3x by 4. But the answer will be same only. That is, a3 minus a2 will not be equal to a2 minus a1. And this statement, this mathematical statement states that the given statement is not an AP. So now you have understood that which statement will be considered as an AP and which statement will not be considered as an AP. The step for these considerations are very clear. In the first step, what we do? We produce the sequence that is given. And in step 2, we check. And what we check? We check for common difference. That should be a2 minus a1, and it also should be a3 minus a2. So these are the two steps that you have to perform while solving the question, that is question number 1. Okay. Now let us move to question number 2. In this question, in this segment, you have to write 4 terms of AP when the first term A and common difference D are given as following. You are given with A and T. Now you have to write the first 4 terms. So the first term will be A itself. The second term will be A plus D. The third term will be A plus 2D. The fourth term will be A plus 3D. And you have to write the first 4 terms only. So these are the terms that you will have to write while solving this question. It is quite easy. You have A as 10 over here, D as 10 as well. So the first term will be 10. The second term will be 10 plus 10, that is 20. The third term will be 10 plus 20, because we have to write 2 times of D. D is 10. So the answer will be 30, and so on. You can find all the values in this sequence and other questions as well. Now let us talk about question number 3. So in question number 3, the question is, for the following AP, write first term and the common difference. You have to write what is the value of A, and then you have to write the value of D. To calculate the value of D, it is quite easy. We can write it as A3 minus A2, or we can write it as A2 minus A1. So when these type of question is given, first be sure that there is always a common difference, and for getting a common difference you will have to check it twice. That is, for example, you are subtracting A1 from A2 and you are finding a value. Check this value for A3 and A2 as well. If you are sure that the difference is common, then only consider this statement as an arithmetic progression. And about the first term, you can simply see the first term is the very first term from where the AP starts. So this question can be solved quite easily as well. Now talking about the fourth question. In this question, we have to find which of the following are APs. That is, we have to identify the statement whether these statements are AP or they are not. If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. Now again, when any of these sequence is an AP, you will have to find the common difference and write 3 more terms to it. Let us check the first statement. 2, 4, 8 and 16. So you can see that 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. But 4 plus 2 is equals to 6. So the statement that we have to check for an AP in this question number 1 is not an AP. Why it is not an AP? Because the common difference is not common here. Suppose you are subtracting 8 from 16. You will get the value 8. Now you are subtracting 4 from 8. You are getting the value as 4. Again when you are subtracting 2 from 4, you will be getting 2. That is, the difference of terms in this AP are not common. Not common. and hence the sequence is not an AP. Okay, so that is it. Similarly, you can now solve all the other progressions and check whether these are AP or not. If these are not AP, you have to mention simply that these are not AP. If you're finding that the statement is a progression, arithmetic progression, you will have to write three more terms to it. So that is what you have to do in exercise 5.1. Thank you.